Welcome to IELTS Listening. Today we study IELTS 20, Test 3, Part 1, Furniture Rental Companies. This part has 10 questions. All are note completion. The answer limit is one word and/or a number. All questions use keyword location. Watch for correction traps and format traps. 3 core strategies. Predict answer type, locate keywords, and watch for traps and format changes. This is an inquiry scene. Tenant Shelley Meyer asks the house owner about furniture rental companies. The first part of the topic discusses basic information about peak rentals. It covers questions 1 to 3, from turn 1 to turn 4. The second part discusses the advantages and special offers of peak rentals. It covers questions 4 to 7, from turn 5 to turn 8. The third part discusses another furniture rental company, Aaron and Oliver. It covers questions 8 to 10, from turn 9 to turn 10. The heat map shows questions 1 to 3 are in the first topic, questions 4 to 7 in the second topic, and questions 8 to 10 in the third topic. Watch for correction traps and format traps. The recording may have price or number corrections. Now we enter the question-by-question mode. Please pause the video and predict the answers first. Question 1 asks for the maximum price. The word to before the blank tells us a number is needed. The clue words are starts at $105 and goes up to, showing a price range. The recording says starts at $105 and goes up to $239, so the answer is $239. Final answer, $239. Don't just write $105 after hearing it. Listen for the full range. For question 2, the blank is after very, so we need an adjective to describe the furniture. The clue words in the question are furniture and very, so we predict the answer is an adjective. In the recording, the house owner says people mentioned the furniture from peak rentals is more modern, which directly matches very modern in the question. The recording directly says more modern, so the answer is modern. Pay attention to the spelling. The answer is modern. Fill it in the blank. Question 3 asks what you get for free when you rent living room furniture. The word free tells you to listen for an item. The clue words are free and living room set. In the audio, at no extra cost replaces free. In the audio, the house owner says you'll get a lamp at no extra cost. The answer is given directly. The answer is lamp. Don't be confused by chairs and a TV table. Those are the furniture set, not the free item. Question 3 answer, lamp. Question 4 asks for part of a company name. Together with Oliver. Listen carefully for the spelling of a person's name. The blank is before and Oliver, so we need a person's name here. The house owner says, try Aaron and Oliver, then spells out Aaron. The recording spells A-R-O-N. Be careful, it's not the common spelling Aaron, but A-A-R-O-N. The answer is Aaron, spelled A-A-R-O-N. Question 5 is about the reason for the fee. You need a noun. It might be about damage or service. The clue is monthly fee. In the recording, the house owner says they charge an extra 12% every month. The recording says, in case of damage. This directly matches the blank. The answer is damage. The answer is damage. Be careful with spelling. D-A-M-A-G-E, not damage. Question 6. The blank is after furniture. You need an adjective to describe items together with furniture. The clue word is furniture. Predict an adjective related to furniture or electronics. In the recording, the house owner says the lowest prices are for furniture and electronic equipment. The recording directly says electronic equipment, so the answer is electronic. Be careful not to write equipment. Fill the blank in the note, electronic, with a blue fill animation. For question 7, the phrase must have own tells us we need a noun, something you must have yourself. The clue is must have own, so we can predict the answer might be something like insurance or a contract. Listen to the recording. The house owner says, you have to take out insurance on the furniture, so the answer is insurance. Note, later the recording mentions contract, but that is a different requirement, not the answer for this question. So the answer is insurance. Pay attention to the spelling. For question 8, we need to fill in part of a company name. The word rentals is already there, so we just need the first part. Notice the blank is before rentals, so we are looking for a company name. The house owner says, I just thought of another furniture rental company. It's called Space Rentals. The recording directly says Space Rentals, so the answer is space. Remember to capitalize the first letter. Answer confirmed. Space. Question 9. The blank in the notes asks for the way to see the latest prices. In the recording, the house owner says to use their app to find out the cost. So the answer is app. The clue words in the question are see the and prices, which tell us to find the way to check prices. In the recording, the house owner says use their app, so app is the key word. In the recording, the house owner says use their app to find out what it would cost. The word app directly matches see the in the question, so the answer is app. Final answer confirmed, app. Remember the spelling, 3 letters, and use lowercase. Question 10. The blank is at the bottom of the notes. It asks, what is allowed within 7 days? The answer might be plural. The clue words are within 7 days of delivery. Predict the answer is a service or an item. In the recording, the house owner says you can request exchanges. The answer is exchanges. Note, there is no a or on before the blank, so the answer is the plural form exchanges. Now, let's summarize the tricks that appeared in this listening test. The first trick is the spelling trap. In the recording, the speaker spells out the word letter by letter. You need to listen carefully to each letter. For example, in question 4, the recording spelled B-R-O-W-N, so the correct answer is brown. The second trick is the format trap. The speaker says a number in spoken English, but you need to write it as digits. For example, question 1. The speaker says 239. Write it as the number 239. Remember these tricks. Next, let's review the key vocabulary. Now, let's learn the key vocabulary for each question. Question 1 answer, 239. Listen for starts at and goes up to. The answer is the number after goes up to, which is 239. Question 2 answer, modern. Listen for more modern after furniture. It matches very modern in the question. Question 3 answer, lamp. Here at no extra cost means free, then lamp is the answer. Don't get confused by the furniture names before. Question 4 answer, A-A-R-O-N. The speaker spells A-R-O-N. Remember double A, not Aaron. Question 5 answer, damage. Listen for in case of damage, it directly explains the fee reason. Don't be misled by cleaning service. Question 6 answer, electronic. When you hear electronic equipment, remember the blank is before furniture, so you need the adjective electronic, not the noun equipment. Question 7 answer, insurance. Listen for take-out insurance, meaning you arrange it yourself. It matches must-have own in the question. Question 8 answer, space. Listen for the company name directly. Capitalize the first letter. Don't confuse it with large furniture. Question 9 answer, app. The speaker clearly says use their app to find the cost. Don't be tricked by brochure or information. Question 10 answer, exchanges. Listen for exchanges in the recording. It is plural, so don't forget the S. That's all for this test. Remember, the key to part 1 is to predict and locate keywords. Good luck!